back to another Star Stable video. It is April Fool's today, as well as update day, and as you can see, we are very, very tiny. We are so very tiny. This, according to Star Stable, is their way of reducing the carbon footprint. So this is how we are. If you want to be a big horse again, all you gotta do is hit that and you grow. So, yeah, but when you log in, you'll get a little message that says this is now small stable. So, welcome to small stable. Uh, we are a tiny little horse. We are a tiny little horse that I think should have a squeaky mouse voice. But you know what? It's fine. I'm not gonna hurt my voice trying to do that. But today, besides this new small stable update, we now have more parts of Catherine's diary, which I might actually. I don't know if I'm going to stay small for this. I'm probably going to make my horse bigger again for this whole. I might keep me small for a while. We'll see. But yeah, so we need to help Linda find more memory fragments. So I guess these are all in. I don't know. Do I have to go find them first, or do I have to. Oh no, I can talk to Linda first to do it. Okay, so I will do that in first, but before we do that, you can still get Ayla and Umbra for another week. They will go next week, I believe. Yeah, April 8th. They are leaving next week. And also, if you may have noticed in Moorland, Josh, the one that was in charge of the pole bending race, is no longer there. And apparently he has gone on to do other things, but don't worry, all the other quests, the pole bending race is gone for now. But all the other quests now that went through him previously go through Beatrice. She's another Bobcat girl in the area. So you can still do that, so don't even worry about it. And I am so darn tiny. Okay, this is so weird. But the first thing we're going to do before we get into the new memory fragment stuff, we are going to go check out the new item in the bonus shop. Wait, new things are happening that'll have higher stats than before. Yeah, new item is available. Okay, I didn't read this before this, so I prepared well, as you can see. Okay, so we're gonna go check that out. So I guess the bonus shop's gonna work a little differently, but let's go check out the new item in the bonus shop. So I'll see you guys when we get over there. Okay, here we are in Moorland, and I'm actually gonna make my horse big for this, so we can actually see the item that it is, because I have no idea what it is. And I would like to actually be able to see it. Oh, so it's these jeans. Okay, they actually look really nice. And they're good stats. They have really good stats. Okay, so yeah, so some cozy camping breeches. I like those. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those. I mean, they're free. Why not? So let's just go ahead and check these out. They look really good, honestly. I like my other pants better for this outfit, so I'm gonna put those back on. But I do like the look of these. And I will probably be using those, honestly, because I do like those. I think I will, but you know how I am with my own outfit here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is we're going to go to Jarlheim and talk to Linda to start the new portion of the diary quest. So I'll see you guys when we get over there. Okay, guys, so here we are. We are here at Linda's apartment. So let's go ahead and go inside and find Linda and see what she has to say. I'm super excited for this. I love these diary quests so much. So we're only a third of the way done with restoring Catherine's diary. Are you ready to track down more memory fragments? Yes. I'll call upon the power of the moon circle to help make the memory fragments visible to you. Another 4 chapters worth of memories are ready to find. Once you've collected all the lost fragments associated with the diary entry, return here and I'll join you in repairing the memory using Soulsight. Alright, so there we go. So a new collection has been added. Let's go outside first so I can see where we need to go. Alright, so where is it? It's this one. Okay, so Catherine's memory. Okay, so we can go now to... Yeah, so there's 4 new ones. Dino Valley, Epona, Golden Hills Valley, and Mistfall. Okay, so I guess we'll just go down the list. So I will actually just show you the locations. I won't be talking to it, but I will go through, show you all the locations for these fragments. I'll go find them, show you all the locations. That way you can see where they are, and then I'll come back when, you know, we unlock the next part with Linda. So I need to go to Dino Valley next, and that means changing to a cold tolerant horse. So I will do that and show you guys where all these fragments are. Okay, that should be the last of these memory fragments here in Dino Valley. And yes, it is. So maybe this will be a good time to catch up on your progress with finding Catherine's lost memory. Swing by my place next time you're in Jarlaheim. I will, Linda. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go to Jarlaheim and talk to Linda and see what memory we uncover. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so here we are in Linda's apartment. Let's go ahead and talk to her and see what we can find. Our next memory takes us to Dino Valley. There's something about that place, close as it is to Garnock's Fury, that makes it a nexus for magical happenings. This should be interesting. Bundle up, Sandra. We have a memory to repair. Let's go. I want to see this. Something happened to Catherine. Something happened to Catherine out here, on the ice. Something terrible. I can feel it. I'm almost afraid to explore this memory, but explore it we must if we're going to get to the truth. Okay, what are we gonna see? Okay, let's see. Okay, so there's something right here. It looks like Evergrey is briefing Catherine and the other Soul Riders on some sort of mission or exercise. This must be Eva. As she's riding on Starshine, she must be the champion of the Star Circle. Interesting. Eva doesn't look too happy to be riding with Catherine. It reminds me of the attitude Anne gave off the first time we rode together. Alright. Oh, there's some more over here. Let's go see what these are. Oh. What's happening? Catherine is out of control. What happened? Starshine, he's falling through the ice. Oh, I can hardly watch. What's happening? It looks like Eva is healing Starshine. What a close call. Poor Catherine looks racked with guilt. I can feel the cracks in this sisterhood. You did it. The memory is complete. I should probably pull us back to the present, just to be safe. Alright, so let's go back to the present, and we will read this memory and see just what else it says. This was a hard memory to watch. I'm feeling cold in body and spirit. Let's get back to my room and put this memory to rest. Let's do that. That could have been very bad. Poor Eva and poor Catherine. You can't give powers like ours to a teenager and not expect mistakes to happen. Dangerous mistakes. If there is one thing I've learned from my time as a Soul Rider, It's that being a team means supporting your friends, even when, especially when, things are at their most dire. This was a difficult memory to witness. I can only imagine it will be emotional to read. I've added the page to your journal. Here's hoping the next memory is a happier one. I hope. I hope so. So, we will read that memory right now. Let's go ahead. I think it's this one? Yeah. So we got part 7. Everything is wrong. Everything is gone. I screwed up and even had to pay for it. Out there on the ice, the cold sun bright in my eyes, it was so easy to keep going. Heaven knows Evergrey could have stopped me, but he didn't. He just urged me on until it was too late. I don't think Eva will ever trust me again. She was furious when she woke up at the hospital. The doctors say she'll be fine, but she had a bad scare. She wants out. Now, I don't blame her. It's not like I trust myself either. This power, this gift, whatever you wish to call it, I'm beginning to think it's a curse. I should have stayed away, shouldn't I? I should have kept to what I knew, to horses and to the solitude of my own room. That way nobody would have gotten hurt. Whenever I'm near other people, disaster follows. I should have put a bell around my neck so people can avoid me. Here comes Leper Girl, class of 1997, party of one. Elizabeth has been trying to get in touch with me. She's written letters telling me that we need to go on some sort of light ride that will help us strengthen our bond again. I know I should write back at the very least, but I just can't face her. Not yet. I know how worried she is. I can't handle the worry. Angry, sure. I know angry. Somehow, Eva's anger is easier to deal with. I deserve anger. Oh, I'm in such a mess. I wish that I could earn back Eva's trust, but I just don't think it will happen. Maybe with time, but we don't have time. Not according to Fripp or Evergrey. The time is now, or so they say. I've never felt more out of time. Wow, okay, that is rough. That is so rough. I feel very, very bad for Catherine. So, but that is that memory. So the next one we have to do is, looks like the next one is Epona. So I'm just going to keep going down the list. So we are going to go, I will show you all the ones that are in Epona, and then we will come back here and look at the memory. So I'll see you guys then. Okay. So there we go. So it looks like it's a good time to catch up. So I gotta go see Linda again. So we got all the memory fragments in here, Epona here. So this is actually taking me quite a while to do. So what I think I'm gonna do is I am actually going to find the rest of these that are available. So the ones in Golden Hills and then the ones in Mistfall, and then we're gonna go back and do all 3 with Linda at the same time. So I will be back. I will show you guys where I find these fragments, but once we find them, we will go talk to Linda and see what these diary entries are, which I am very much looking forward to. So I will see you guys then. Okay, guys, we have finally done it. We have found all the memory fragments, so now we're going to go through and see all the remaining memories that are left in this part. So let's go ahead and talk to Linda. So I guess we'll do Mysterious Mentor first. We're now in the phase of Catherine's life where she knows about her destiny and the role of the Soul Riders. I wonder how much her experience is like your own. Shall we find out? Next stop, Crescent Moon Village in Epona. Let's do it. Avalon and Evergrey both come from Crescent Moon Village. I wonder how they factor into Catherine's memories. Evergrey has been such an invaluable ally since he returned to Valedale. I feel a bit guilty learning about his past behind his back. But we can't turn back now, right? The truth must come to light. Yes, it must. Let's find out what has been going on. I love this because we get to see more of Linda's powers, and I think that's just great. Okay, I see one already. Right back here. It looks like Evergrey is giving Catherine a lesson in soul riding. I can feel Aideen's light radiating from her, even in this echo from the past. She really was powerful. Okay, there's one down here, it looks like. Am I missing one up here? Like, am I gonna... Okay. I don't think I am, but who knows? Maybe I am, and I'm just not seeing it. Ooh. Oh, Catherine, she looks exhausted. Channeling the power of one magic circle is hard enough, but all four? I can only imagine. You would know better, of course. Evergrey doesn't look like the jovial sage we know today. Seems he was a harsh teacher in his younger days. Yeah, I guess he was. Okay, now where is this last one? Oh, it's down there. I see it. Look at the way Avalon watches Catherine. It's more than concern over his brother's methods. You don't think he had feelings for her? Poor Avalon. Aww. You did it. The memory's complete. I should probably pull us back to the present just to be safe. Alright. Let's go back. And that's another part of the diary completed. We learned everything we can about this memory. Shall we head back to Jarlaheim? Alright, here we go. Evergrey seems to be very invested in Catherine's training. Seems to have been very invested. Okay. I wonder if the reason he was exiled had anything to do with the last generation of Soul Riders. Will we still be able to trust him in the end of this journey? At the end of this journey. I feel like my dog's having a dream behind me. I don't know what... I keep hearing things. She looks like she's asleep, so I don't know. The full entry is now ready to read in your journal, so you can learn about this memory in Catherine's own words. We're one step closer to restoring the diary. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead. Catherine Holbrook's diary. It was this one that got restored then. So, I know, it's been ages since I last wrote something, but I swear I've been too busy. Lately life has taken a strange turn. Remember Evergrey? He's been leading me and the Soul Riders in some... I suppose you could call them training exercises of sorts, but it's not like anything I've ever been taught at school. In fact, I'm not even sure what we're doing can be taught. I struggle to make sense of it all as I try to write it down. Should I write it down? It might be a reckless thing to do, given that there are powers that would love to get their hands on our aptitudes. So I'll have to be very brief. We are encouraged to look deep within ourselves, to be mindful of our gifts. Elizabeth is so confident she has what it takes. Obviously, Evergrey loves her. I mean, who wouldn't? She's such a natural. Eva, too. She is so calm and collected, always taking her time, making sure everything happens in the right order and just so. She, if anyone, can keep her cool. Me, I'm a hot mess, but what else is new? I feel the deep, dark pull of all four circles, like gravity. I am sun, I am moon, I am starshine, I am lightning. It's getting to the point where I'm not even sure where I stop and the magic of the four circles begin. Magic, when it happens, is everywhere in me. It's the greatest feeling in the world. It is, I think, the feeling of ultimate power. It scares me a bit. What if I never want to become myself again? I could so easily just let the magic take over, but it doesn't work that way. We need to remain ourselves. Our ordinary lives must continue, as dreary as it sounds. I've come to live for those brief moments of absolute power. At the same time, I envy Elizabeth and Eva, who seem to be so in control. Isn't power all about control, when you really think about it? Winter is coming freakishly early this year. The pond has already frozen over. People in the village can't stop talking about it. Apparently, the last time the pond froze this early, some kind of disaster followed. People do love to gloat, don't they? I swear, this island. Sometimes I just want to bolt. But of course, I never will. I am part of this island, gloating in doomsday vibes and all. Tomorrow, Evergrey will let us train on the ice. Can't wait. Okay, so that's that one. Let's go on to the next one. The next memory to repair hinges on the light ride. You know firsthand the sort of shocking revelations that can come from that tradition. I wonder what Catherine experienced in Nadine's whisper. Back to Golden Hills Valley we go, yes. Oh, okay, we're back on the trail that marks Adine's mythical arrival on Jorvik. It was on this route that you started on your present journey of discovery. Will Catherine's experience here be as transformative as yours? Let's find out. I'm so excited for this. Hopefully this video is not as long as I think it's going to be, because I have spent well over 2 hours recording stuff for this because I had to hunt for everything, and oh man. I'm so tired. It's 11 o'clock at night right now, so yeah. But I want to get this done because it's so cool. Okay, here we go. Whatever Catherine overheard appears to have been too much for her to bear. She's running away. Elizabeth is trying to reassure her. Please listen to her, Catherine. You can trust Elizabeth. Aww. It's Elizabeth and Eva. Whatever they're arguing about, it seems pretty intense. And here comes Catherine. Am I imagining things, or does she seem extra pale to you? Oh, what did she see? What did she see? Catherine looks worried, doesn't she? Where are the others? You don't think she did the light ride alone, did she? I hope not. Okay, the memory's complete. Alright, let's go back and see what the diary has to say. The light ride didn't seem to help them then. A sisterhood of soul riders depends on trust. It's so painful to watch this group unravel. Let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore. I want to hug Misty and believe things will be okay. Me too. I want to hug my dog. She doesn't want me to, but I would love to hug my dog. Imagine being trapped in the gravity well of destiny, only to be shunned by the very ones who truly understand how you're feeling. That would be the absolute. Sandra, you don't feel that way, do you? We should never turn our back on you. You're one of us. We're in this together till the end. When you're ready to read about this experience in Catherine's own words, you can find the page in your journal. If you need to talk afterwards, I'm here for you. Thank you, Linda. You're so sweet. Linda's so sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and read this entry then. Oh, okay. I think this is... Okay, so this Catherine has friends routine officially over. I guess I already knew that deep down, but it wasn't until I came to the stable to prepare for the light ride that it dawned on me. I was never part of the sisterhood. They don't get me, and they never will. Eva was talking with the others as they were getting the horses ready. When she mentioned my name, they all started laughing. I couldn't make out exactly what they were saying, but when I showed up, she looked so guilty. That's when I knew she'd been talking behind my back. I didn't say a word. Instead, I just turned around and left. As I slammed the door shut, I could hear Elizabeth calling for me. I started running and didn't stop until I found myself out of the pumpkin patch. The Moreland boy was there. He waved at me, and I waved back, hoping that he couldn't tell that I'd been crying. Then I went home. That is where I belong, after all. I was a fool for thinking otherwise. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, no one should have to go through that. No one should. Okay, we got one more. So our next trip into Catherine's past takes us near Mistfall. How exciting. Meteor and I don't often get to that part of Jorvik. I'm looking forward to this trip. Let's head out. Let's do it. This is the farm that Kirsty Griswold inherited, isn't it? I've met Kirsty through online forums, but I've never met her grandfather, Burke. I wonder how he connects to Catherine's past. Let's find out. Yes, let's find out. Okay, well, there's one right here. They came alone, but they're walking home together. This is a happy memory. Do you think this is when they first developed feelings for each other? Possibly. It could have been all love stories. That is like, oh, my favorite thing sometimes. Sometimes it's my favorite thing. I can't write a story without there being a love story. It's Thomas again. And that man must be Burke who owned the range. Poor Thomas seems overwhelmed by all those supplies. He should have brought a wagon. And here comes Catherine. She appears to be in low spirits. I can imagine. Things haven't been easy for her since she learned about her destiny. And that little girl running up to her. Is that Kirsty? She's so little. Oh, man. They're talking together. It's much different from the first time we saw them together. Something's changed. Whatever Thomas said to Catherine seems to have lifted her spirits. That's good. Alright, we got that memory all completed. And that is the last one of this update, which... I want it to keep going. I want the next part, but at the same time, I've been recording for so long. Seeing the two of them together like that, I want to imagine a beautiful future for them. Why couldn't her memories just end here? Let's head back to my room and reflect on the happy times. Yes. That was such a special memory for Catherine. I feel lucky to have been able to witness it, don't you? I wonder if someday I'll have the same sort of feelings for someone that Catherine had for Thomas. Would I recognize the moment the feelings changed like Catherine did? If you don't mind, I'm going to do a little writing. Even if I don't have romance in my life right now, it never fails to inspire my fiction. For sure, I completely understand, Linda. Alright, so then we got 9 here, part 9. So I saw Thomas this morning out by Burke's Grange. Dad has forced me to go there to help him buy some supplies. Turns out Thomas got the same memo. Is he trying to fix us up? The horror. Or so you would think. Thomas isn't so bad, really. We talked quite a bit as we walked back with the horses and the supplies. He's easy to talk to, and he has a pleasant voice. I don't think I've ever thought about his voice before, but it is low and earnest, the kind of voice that immediately puts you at ease. I could tell he had the same effect on the horses, too. Have I been wrong about him? Maybe he's not dull at all. Just quiet and calm. I could do with some quiet and calm in my life. My thoughts are a mess. The voice inside my own head is loud and shrill. I can't seem to unwind. I keep seeing the girls, wounded, lost, hurt. It's like a horror movie playing on repeat within my mind. It stopped playing by Burke's Grange when Thomas kept me company. Could it be... Oh, stop it, Catherine. I hear someone whistling outside now. Could it be Thomas? I think I'll go outside and have a look. Oh, she's smitten. She was smitten. Alright, what else do we have to say, Linda? You've gathered all the memory fragments that can be found right now. And like before, there's another hidden entry that appeared in the diary. Now that our work is done, I wonder what secrets it contains. I need to recharge before helping you track down the rest of Catherine's memories. In the meantime, you can revisit all the memories we've collected in Catherine's own words by looking in your journal. This has been quite an emotional journey. I have a feeling the most monumental memories are yet to come. Probably, and we got a dark chapter, chapter 10. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh no, gotta scroll up. I'm scared. I am lost. I don't know what to do. Our oh-so-wise moon sister rode to the farm the other night to talk to me about Thomas. She always had visions, and sometimes, okay, most of the time, they have a ring of truth. But this vision, she said there's darkness in Thomas, a shadowy, dark tendril from which he can't escape. My Thomas? Dark? He's the light of my life. I told her she was wrong this time, but she insisted. Oh, she just wouldn't shut up. That was when I told her to leave. I accused her of lying, of trying to keep me and Thomas apart. Her feelings for you know who got her in trouble, so this was her conspiring to keep me from finding happiness. After all, I told her they never really saw me as one of them. I never laid into her. I really laid into her. As she rode off into the woods, she turned around to look at me. I saw something in her eyes then. Fear. I know that look. Oh, I know it all too well. She hasn't been heard from since, our moon sister. She never returned to the stables that night. Elizabeth and Eva are frantic with worry. We all fear the worst. As for me, I'm racked with guilt. She came to me, all vulnerable, and I turned her away. What kind of person does that? A person who has reasons to be afraid. Because I could sense the shadowy tendrils she spoke of. And yet, I refuse to believe that it has something to do with Thomas. I can hear whistling in the downstairs kitchen as he makes me a cup of tea. When he gets up here, I just know those dark, twisty tendrils of my mind will vanish. They always do, don't they? I'm sorry, my moon sister. May Aideen's light protect you wherever you are. They were falling apart. They lost one. Oh no, this is awful. That's awful. Okay, and that's it, I believe. Yeah, that is it. So that is the end of the second part of Catherine's diary. So we will get the third part in another update, and that will be the final part of the diary. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I hope you guys are as well. And I hope you have enjoyed this video and the diary entries. Let me know what you think of the new quests as well as the April Fool's joke. I quite enjoyed it. I don't know, I'm easy to please probably, but I quite enjoyed it. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, comment and subscribe for more videos. Also make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.